Thank you. I declare this meeting of the Finance and Governance Committee number 202507 open. Councillor, I acknowledge the Councillor's attendance, Councillor Jacob Matson, Councillor Nicole Johnnick, the Deputy Mayor, the Mayor, Councillor Teresa Harding, Councillor Marnie Doyle, Councillor Andrew Antonelli, Councillor James Madden, and also in attendance, but not members of the committee, Councillor Pi Augustine and Councillor David Martin. Thank you. Acknowledgement of country, Councillor Madden.
Thanks very much, Chair. I'm pleased to do the acknowledgement of country.
Thank you.
For this committee meeting. The Ipswich City Council respectfully acknowledges the traditional owners as custodians of the land and waters that we share. We pay our respects to their elders, past, present and emerging, as the keepers of the traditions, customs, cultures and stories of proud people.
Thank you. Are there any declarations of interest in any matter on the agenda? No, there's always the opportunity if a matter arises or an interest needs to be declared during the course of the meeting. Business outstanding. I don't believe there's any business outstanding. We'll go to item 1 as a proposed disposal of valuable non-current land assets, and I will move that the meeting be closed in accordance with section 254J3G of the Local Government Regulation 2012, which relates to negotiations relating to a commercial matter involving the local government for which a public discussion would be likely to prejudice the interests of the local government. Is there a second to that? Councillor Madden. Any discussion? I'll put that motion. All in favour? Against? That's carried unanimously. Thank you. I will move that item 1 be deferred for further consideration until the September round of committee meetings. Is there a seconder? Councillor Antonelli. Any discussion? All in favour? Against? That's carried unanimously. Confirmation of minutes. Would someone please move that the minutes of the meeting of this committee of the 22nd of July 2025 be received and adopted? Seconded. Moved by Councillor Madden. Seconded. Councillor Johnnick. Any discussion? I'll put that motion. All in favour? Against? That's carried unanimously. Officers' reports. Item 3, disposal of easements over council land to Energex Limited for electricity works in White Rock. Does anyone wish to, the relevant officer, to answer any preliminary questions? No, thank you. I'll move the adoption of that report. Is there a seconder? Seconded. Councillor Antonelli. Any discussion on that report? Thank you. I'll put the motion. All in favour? Against? That's carried unanimously. Item 4, the repeal of previous council decisions for proposed acquisitions of land in Ripley and Flinders View. Does anyone wish to ask questions of the relevant officer? Thank you. Would someone care to move the adoption of that report? Moved Councillor Doyle, seconded Councillor Johnnick. Discussion? No discussion. I'll put that motion. All in favour? Against? That's carried unanimously. Item 5, procurement of library resources. Are there any questions of the relevant officer? No? I'll move the adoption of that motion. Is there a, I'll propose a report. Is there a seconder? Seconder, Councillor Doyle. I just saw her hand go up. Discussion. Mayor Harding.
If I may, Chair, just the importance of libraries in our community. I'm aware that we do get grants from other levels of government, but this council has always significantly invested in libraries. It's great to see this continuing. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. Any further discussion? I'll put that motion. All in favour? Against? That's carried unanimously. Item 6, minor amendments to fees and charges, planning and development. Is there any discussion required of the relevant officer, or any questions of the relevant officer? No questions. Any discussion? I'll move that be adopted. Is there a seconder? Councillor Madden. Discussion. I'll put that motion. All in favour? Against? That's carried unanimously. Item 7, committee terms of reference, annual review. Any questions of the relevant officer? No, thank you. Councillor Antonelli.
Well, I just got a general query, but not so much of the officer, and unless the officer is the right person to ask. But I think I noted that within it there was suggestion of voting. 8.3, I believe, of attachment 1, which is on page 85 of 114. Just a clarification, because obviously with respect to, and I note that the title of the policy or the document includes advisory committees, but when it comes to voting, it speaks more to councillors. It doesn't necessarily highlight the voting entitlements of members, and as we know, an advisory committee can actually have external membership. So I'm wondering, I'm not sure whether that covers off on all of that under 8.3.
Okay.
Again, it speaks to councillors, but doesn't speak to, it should probably speak to members of the relevant committee.
Either the CEO or, well, I'm not sure if Wade's here. It probably needs to be looked at. I'm always cautious about making some changes on the run. And that's a good point, but whether or not this refers just to committees rather than advisory committees, but the point you make's right in relation to advisory committees. CEO.
Thank you, Chair. I suspect it's best that we take it on notice and seek to clarify that at the earliest opportunity, and certainly clarify it before it goes forward to council, which I'm confident we can do fairly quickly, but I won't do it on the fly, as you said.
No, okay, well, are people happy with that to be looked at over the next few days?
Thank you,
And
Chair.
if an amendment and an addition, I take it, would be,
Does that amendment need to come back, Chair, or does
not
it?
to the, the amendment could be proposed when we adopt this report at the council meeting.
Oh, very
We could
good.
have an
Yep.
amendment there, but thank you, if that's,
Thank you.
yeah. Are there any other questions generally of the officer to, or any questions at all?
I just highlighted that one point.
Yeah.
But it may just need a read through again. That was where I noted it more so than in other parts of the document, but
All right, well, that's a good pickup, and as the CEO said, if it does require an amendment or an addition, we should have that for us to add to the motion next week when at the council meeting. Okay, I'll move that report be adopted. Is there a seconder? Councillor Johnnick, any discussion? I'll put the motion. All in favour, against, that's carried unanimously, except with the councillor for Division 4. Councillor Madden. Oh, okay, that's now carried unanimously. Thank you. Are there any notices of motion? No, thank you. Any matters arising today? Any questions or general business? No, thank you. The time being close enough to 10 o'clock. What sort of, if it's more than 10 minutes, we'll need a separate motion. How long break would people like?
So just have an adjournment to 10:30, is that okay?
Okay. I'll move that the next meeting, which is which committee?
The
is it?
Community and Sport.
Community and Sport Committee open at 10:30 a.m. Is there a second to that? The Mayor, Councillor Harding. I'll put that motion. All in favour? Against, that's carried unanimously, and that concludes the meeting. Thank you.